Well, right now, the coronavirus has changed the game completely. So for those students that are looking to get into internships and even get out into the workforce, it has changed the way employers are looking at, their workforce and how they, want to engage with them, how they want to connect, and how they want to make decisions as to, which part of their workforce is going to work from home, which part of their workforce is going to work as essential workers, within their company. So on-site versus virtual is a big decision most employers are making, and so that now rests down to the person looking for that internship as to how are they going to connect the dots so that not only do they get the internship and everything they're looking out of the internship, but how are they going to stand out in the crowd where that they can make the best impact so that they have the greatest opportunity to connect with a company long term. There are more and more companies that are decreasing the number of on-site internships. It was down to 30%, are now going to still consider doing on-site internships, which means 70% are not. And 36% are considering and planning to move forward with virtual. The key is to treat that internship like you're there in person. Dress the part, act the part, communicate effectively, make sure that you're always on time, if not actually early to a virtual meeting. Interact and engage with fellow employees by communicating well via email or Slack or whatever the company happens to be using in order to be able to communicate. But being there, making sure that you're setting the stage for being a good virtual employee, even though you're an intern. This is setting the stage for the intern to get great experience on what it's like to work virtually and be able to take all of their skills. So, their robust academic knowledge, their powerful technical competencies, and their professional skills of, work ethic and punctuality and leadership, communication, work-life balance, all of that comes into play in a virtual environment where they can then make themselves invaluable to a company that is now wrestling with where do they want to go with, their virtual employees and their on-site employees, and how does that mix affect the intern? So this is a tremendous opportunity for interns to be able to really hit it out of the park and make themselves invaluable to a company. One of the things that young people need to embrace when going after an internship, going after an employment opportunity, is cleaning up their current online presence. Because the world is going more virtual, because companies are going to be and already are signaling that they're going to be doing less interviews in person, more interviews are going to be online, and therefore companies are going to be spending a little more effort in looking at online presence. What are you doing out on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter, and what kinds of posts are you doing, and to prepare to be able to communicate effectively so that you put yourself into the best possible position by creating that competitive advantage, that your online presence is clean and it's professional and it's structured, so that you can stand out in a crowd of people that may not have that same advice. Employers are going to have to find employees that are adaptable, that can adapt to both an in-person communication and cultural style, and also a virtual ones. For the employer, it's an opportunity for them to really a little bit step outside many of their comfort zones. This gives them an opportunity to, kind of dip their toe in the water, if you will, with having a virtual workforce and being able to start transitioning to where the world is going.